Good morning, and welcome to Flannel Hill Farm. If you're new here, I am Brittany, and we are building this farm, homestead, farmette, insert produce and chicken raising place here. The bees are going to town over here, so I walked through a little bit. Lots more melons on the way. Potatoes are looking great. Beans are progressing. Cucumbers are doing good. I pulled the first radish out for Big K, and he said it was great. I think I'm going to put some more radishes in. Zucchini and spaghetti squash are coming along fantastically. And sweet potatoes are doing good, and pumpkins and winter squash are awesome. So, I'm gonna stay away from the bees. A, I want them to be able to do their job, and B, knowing that they're there and getting stung just doesn't sound like a good idea. So, church yesterday, they asked about my garden, and I was trying to be like, it's doing okay, it's doing well, blah, blah, blah. And then Big K came up and he's like, we're gonna have a melon problem and a zucchini problem and all this stuff. And the ladies were like, you have zucchini actually growing? And I was like, oh boy, here we go. So, there's that. So, it rained yesterday, quite well actually. So we are going to try and pound some posts as opposed to digging posts. So the digging has been happening for T-posts and for the posts that we need to do for the lean-tos. And in one day, what was that, Saturday? We dug 16 holes. I think it was 16. It was awful. I don't recommend it. 100% don't recommend it. I think we have 7 more. And then Big K's trying to decide if he wants to drill these other 4 for this lean-to on this side of the shed. So we're between the red shed and the brown shed. So he wants to, he's debating on whether it's a good idea or not to dig these other 4. The problem with that is we'd have to move rock, cut away the plastic, and dig it. So it's a little bit more work than we were doing before, and we don't know what we're gonna hit. But it's all good. Whatever we do, it'll be done, and then we can be done. So then the post pounding would be pounding in the T-posts. We need more T-posts. Problem being, we still need some stuff delivered. We're still gonna need rafters delivered. And some like appliances and stuff. So we're not quite sure how we want to do that. Uh-oh. You see this? Bentley knows what's in there. I can't do this. How these people get really good at this? He knows that there are beans in there. So he keeps checking that row to see if anything is there, because he'll literally, back when we were in Minnesota, he knew which bed it was because he was out there planting with me, but then he knows what a bean plant smells like, and he would be out there every day checking the bean plants, and he'll pull the beans off the plant and eat them. So you gotta be careful, you gotta know when there's beans before he does, otherwise he'll eat them all. He loves green beans, absolutely loves them. So, he's a stinker, but at least it's green beans and not something else. He also likes hot things. He likes hot sauce on his eggs, which is weird. Big K will have eggs for breakfast, and he'll put some in Bentley's bowl. He keeps them from begging that way. So if they behave, they get some of whatever Big K ate, and it keeps them from begging. So he'll put eggs in Bentley's bowl, but he won't eat them unless there's hot sauce or salsa or something on them. Hi, what are you doing? You coming over to say hi to the people? Say hi, friends. Hi, friends. Monkey. Hi, friends. Hi, KK. You say hi? No? You haven't gotten the camera thing yet? So, we'll have to be looking for the beans to get there before Bentley does. So, where was I going? Oh, we have the auger thing, post hole digger, driller, until Friday, and we also have the post pounder until Friday. So, I don't know if we're just gonna pound the posts that we don't do because we're still gonna have deliveries, or if we're gonna do those by hand. I don't know. So anyways, before this video gets too long, and it's an overcast day and I really hope it stays this way. I think we have a chance of rain again, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Before this video gets too long, I should tell you guys what I was promising you anyways. So I got new shoes, and I had been hearing about these shoes from other farmers, ranchers, truck drivers, people like that. So we took the plunge. Big K and I each got a pair, and I absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. So they make shoes and boots and ankle high, my allergies, and ankle high stuff, and they make slip-ons, they make tie shoes, they make all kinds of stuff. So we'll just go through what I got, and you guys can make your decision. Now this brand does run a little big, so keep that in mind. I would recommend trying them on before you buy them. So these are Twisted X driving moccasins, and they are so comfortable and they're comfortable. You can wear them with all kinds of stuff. You can wear them to church. I love them. I love them. They're awesome. They're very comfortable. They move like with your foot. They don't hinder your movements. They aren't stiff. Like, all of this is leather, so it's not stiff at all. I don't know. I just love them. They're fantastic. Look at this. They're comfortable. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I love them. And the footbed comes out, and this is washable, and it's antibacterial. So you machine wash it, you let it air dry, and you put it back in the shoe. And it's just, I don't know. They look nice. They're comfortable. You're gonna pay for them. This pair, I think, cost $100, $99.99. But I love them. It makes me feel like I'm walking on a cloud. So And it was raining yesterday, and I was wearing these because I wore them to church. And we took the dogs to the lake. And at that point, it wasn't raining, but the grass was wet. And I walked through wet grass down by the lake. These got wet up to like here. My socks did not get wet. There's one thing y'all should know about me. I hate wet socks. Hate it. My socks did not get wet. So I've been wearing these for about a week. You can tell I've been wearing them, but I really try to keep my shoes nice for as long as I can. And these are just, I love these. I will probably get a pair of these every time I need Twisted X at least. I will probably get a pair of these from now on every time I need new shoes. It normally happens once a year. These have been going 2 or 3 years, and they kind of make me look homeless. They're kind of raggedy. But these are the ones that I wore to work every day for 2.5 years. And Big K actually buys me my shoes. And these were comfortable. And these work, but they were getting old. And I do have another pair of these, I just don't know where they're at. But Big K buys me my shoes for my birthday every year because I hate shoe shopping. I hate it. So, Twisted X, I would look into them. If you don't like them, you don't like them, but I would look into them. If you need a new shoe company, a new pair of shoes, if you need something comfortable that you're just done with the, and this is not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't have enough following, but these are comfortable. And I would think that everybody that's following me is of the working class, wanting to be self-reliant, self-sustaining, and these shoes are phenomenal. So, that's what I know. Bentley's way out there, like, just making eyeballs at KK. Go get him, KK. Go get him. Go get him. I came out here right away and there was a deer out here, but on the other side of the road, but I couldn't get to my phone fast enough before they just walked into the field. So, all right. Yeah, those are the shoes. It's like 77 degrees out here and it's like 9 o'clock. It's okay. As long as it stays overcast, we'll be all right. So, I should probably get in here, figure out what we're doing, what I can do to prep, and hopefully some T-posts get pounded. I hope. This huge manual labor without chickens is just, it's getting old. All right. On your way back down the hill, if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, maybe try to send Bentley back up the hill, that'd be cool. I would appreciate it. I appreciate y'all.